Capoeira is a synthesis of the arts, the martial arts that they brought with them, and the traditions that they brought with them. The intent was always to provide a weapon and leverage for them to escape captivity and preserve freedom. Get this out of here. There. Alright. Dance and ritual were already integrated with warrior training in Africa. It was part of not just warrior training, but festivals, marriages, funerals, everything. So it was not a new thing. The dance and the combat were integrated. In this situation, in Brazil and in captivity, this helped disguise the combative nature of what was being done, the training. Much of the development of this art was done in the Colimbos, which were cities of free people. Palmares was the largest of these, with 20,000 members, and defended itself as a free city for 100 years, from 1600 for 100 years. Many attempts were made by the Portuguese to destroy them, but they were defended with capoeira and the strategies of capoeira, which is akin to guerrilla warfare, which would have been new at the time. Not only defended, but they aided the Dutch in combating the Portuguese in an all-out war. So both sides was combat tested. In 1888, slavery was abolished, but in part due to the raids that capoeira warriors from the free cities would perform and free other people. The expense of that was one thing that contributed to ending slavery. Conditions didn't improve, of course. Financially, people were completely impoverished. And the government was corrupt, the police was corrupt, keeping poor people down. So capoeira was used as a rallying point to unify the community, bring people together, and to taunt the government, to show that the people had power. Capoeira gangs would be formed, sometimes showing up at formal government events, parades, funerals, perform the game. As soon as the police arrived, they played a special rhythm called capoeira, and they noticed time to leave. In the 1920s, several important people in capoeira arrived on the scene, one of which was Mestre Bimba. What he did is modified capoeira to become institutionalized in a way. He taught it in the schools in a codified way, more like Asian arts. And while his style was more violent, it became more palatable to the middle class and upper class, so society at large became more comfortable with capoeira, which has been illegal, keep in mind, this whole time. It was until 1937. Another person that was important at the time was Mestre Pestinina, who was preserving the old style of capoeira, not modified, well, too much. He wasn't appreciated in his lifetime, but later on he was, in the 70s, realized that he had really done a service to capoeira. And today capoeira is a modern sport, martial art, philosophy that's popular around the world. I'll tell you a little bit about why something different, instead of just the history today, is the unique therapeutic mechanisms that capoeira can provide. One of the major problems facing youth is that they're attracted to negative, damaging social groups due to the family-like support structure that these groups can provide, and the opportunity for building reputation and self-esteem, but through negative behaviors, criminal behaviors sometimes. Capoeira groups can provide the same kind of familial support system and sense of belonging, but focused on positive goals and focused on consistent self-development. Provides an outlet for emotion that's physical and creative, yet regulated safely in a controlled environment. It's an intense yet casual activity. The informality can encourage relaxation and quicker acceptance of the positive environment. It encourages self-motivation, pursuit of motivational goals, and gives positive feedback from peers. The group supports a sense of individuality that helps build esteem. Every player has a nickname based on their traits. Additionally, reputation is built on the achievement of healthy goals. And finally, strategic thought that you use in the game, which is what they're doing right now, is intended to be carried out through life. So you think deeper about situations in your life. You don't just react, you plan. Capoeira, you use your mind. Not just about brute force, not at all. It's about skill, deception, using clever techniques in your brain. So, they're already going at it. I'll stop talking now. We'll play a little more. And thank you for your attention and your time. Sorry,